Hello, class. My name is Lavon Demertian, and I'm here to discuss a very important topic. Have you ever had a moment where you feel tired or just cannot stop worrying? Or do you know anyone that might have those kind of symptoms? Well, according to Headline.com, those are the two out of 11 ways where you can actually have anxiety. The worrying associated with anxiety or is disproportionate to the events that trigger and typically occurs in response to normal everyday situations. To be considered a sign of generalized anxiety disorder, the worrying must occur in on most days for 6 months and to be difficult to control. So anxiety isn't just something that where you just start worrying about something for a day or a week and you're like that doesn't mean you have anxiety. It's just something that can happen on a regular basis. But anxiety is something that continues on for such a long time. The worrying also must be severe and intrusive, making it difficult to concentrate and accomplish daily tasks. Anxiety is a mental illness where a huge population of people suffer from it. Throughout the whole day, you might see someone and they might act normal, but um, they try to hide it or it doesn't show on them. But there's a huge amount of people that actually have anxiety. It is mostly found in teens, according to ADAA.org. Teens are one of the most to suffer because there's three components to it. There's school, there's work, and the family situation they might be in. So all those three combined, teens might be having those anxiety disorders to rise up. Anxiety disorders are the most common mental illness in the whole United States, affecting approximately 40 million adults in the United States that are age 18 and older. 18.1% of the population every year. People with anxiety disorder are 3 to 5 times more likely to go to a doctor and 6 times more likely to be hospitalized for psychiatric disorders than those who do not suffer from anxiety disorders. According to MayoClinic.org, having a health condition or serious illness can cause significant worry about issues such as your treatment and your future. This is why you can feel anxiety to rise up. It's something that future is one of the things that you always worry about. Think about how your future might shape up. So that is definitely one of the reasons why you can have anxiety because it is one of the more important things that you usually think about growing up. There are definitely numerous ways, but this is definitely one of them. There's ways how you can anxiety, but most problems, there's always solutions to it. There's multiple ways where you can personally get help yourself or whoever is need to get help that they actually need. According to Healthline.com, regular exercise is good for your physical and emotional health. Exercising definitely does relieve a lot of stress, anxiety, because you just when you're exercising, you don't. That's not anxiety isn't a major problem because you just practice and uh, it just makes you it cures it in total sense. According regular exercise works as well. Like just going out and walking. So it's not just it doesn't have to be sports in particular. And drinking alcohol. Think people think drink alcohol might be a good solution because they drink and their nerves calm down and they get numbed out. But drink alcohol is definitely a horrible way to cure it. Um, Smoking is a horrible choice just as well because taking on a cigarette when you're stressed is a quick fix, but that may worsen anxiety over time. So at that moment, it might feel normal, but eventually it'll get even worse. And trying to stay away from caffeine is definitely a good way as well because caffeine may cause nervousness. That's why it's better off to stay away from caffeine, cigarettes, and alcohol in general. Meditating is a great choice because A main goal of medication is to remove chaotic thoughts from your mind and replace it, and to replace like more calm. So definitely, meditation is one of the better choices for you to have. And you don't have to meditate like every day. Like, you don't have to make it into a crazy thing where it's every day. You could just take deep breaths, like 5 minutes, just relax. And that's another way where you could help yourself. So those are the many ways where you could actually cure anxiety. It has been people that have needed the help the most. So knowing that you can actually get the help is what it really comes down to. We now know the reason why people get it, and now how to help this huge mental problem. People go through this a lot, but you may strong, and there's a high chance you can outcome it. It may take a few days or if not more, but getting it over with is what's really important too. Thank you so much for listening to my speech.